Hello and good morning, Blue Jays fans, and welcome to Jays Latest. I'm your host, Craig Borden, and we're going to talk all things Toronto Blue Jays. So let's just dive into those wonderful headlines because this year is a special year for the Blue Jays, and we get to be these kind of fans and celebrate our 50th anniversary. 1977 seems like a really, really long time ago, especially for even if you were born in 1984. The Toronto Blue Jays being 50 years old will obviously kick off plenty of wonderful celebrations about the franchise this year. Some maybe new merch, some new fun stuff. We'll see what happens. But if you saw that hype video that they did for their 50th anniversary, chills. That's about the best thing I can say about it. Wonderful new logo that I'm assuming will be a shoulder patch or something like that on their new jerseys for this season. The classic Blue Jay logo with the actual baseball around the actual Blue Jay logo, along with a 5 paired up with it that is in the jersey style. Just, you know, wonderful lettering. Cannot say enough cool things. It just made me excited for many more reasons to be a Blue Jays fan this season because that just means there's going to be some nostalgia mixed in. I really was talking with a lot of people on our Discord channel for the Jaybird Watching podcast. Click over to jaybirdwatching.com if you want to join in all the Blue Jay fun and chit chat on that Discord channel. Um, it was like, oh my God, what could they do with this? And when I was thinking about it and not talking with everybody, I was like, they should just take the new blue jerseys that are no longer new anymore. Because I think they debuted with Randall Grichuk was still in this uniform with the Blue Jays, 2020-ish. Um, Convert that jersey into a retro jersey. Keep the blue, do that, put the actual, bird logo on it with the baseball, and just really kind of air it out for that classic look for this year. Then keep the patch on all the jerseys, along with you gotta have the advertisement on the other one these days. It seems like, but there's just some fun there, and I can't wait to see what they do with this team for on the field, along with these little tidbits that we get to have while we celebrate our 50th anniversary. It's gonna be really, really cool stuff. So, on that note, you notice there's finally some stuff happening this off season again. And right now, it seems to be the Mets are the focus of most of those things. Yesterday, trading a bunch of their prospects, including Luis Angel Acuna. I believe he's the cousin of Ronald Acuna, or the brother. I can't remember. But they'll send him and Truman Pauly, a right-handed pitcher, to the south side of Chicago for Luis Robert Jr. Robert has been one of those players that has been infinitely enigma. Like, we were talking about Eloy Jimenez the other day, re-signing with the Blue Jays on a minor league deal, and there's no such thing as a bad minor league deal. You never know what you're going to get. But he has been up, down, hurt, barely playing, played a full season, all the above. And Robert has been, when healthy, an insanely good hitter. The nice perk to him going to New York to play with the Mets is he probably does not have to play center field like he's been playing for the Chicago White Sox. But he's been an incredible talent, and I just wonder what it is that has not been the catalyst to that whole thing. And honestly, I wonder if it's just playing in Chicago. The White Sox have not been good. It's kind of hard to go into work every day when you know that the team ain't gonna win. Yeah, just saying. This past season, the White Sox are 61 and 101 in their record, and were outscored by 200 runs. Robert played decent. Didn't more injuries continue, all those kind of things. But to that point, Mets are in, and they're trying to do everything I think they can to not have to drop a brick of money on Cody Bellinger, it feels like, which is our next wonderful news. With him being, on the market, the more I keep looking at it, why not? His WAR last year was better than both Bo Bichette and Kyle Tucker. He actually played in 152 games, 29 home runs, 98 RBIs. So you're just missing that little bit from those two normal everyday. You're an insanely good player if you hit this mark with 30 home runs, 100 RBIs. So there you go. But reportedly, the Yankees have made the offer to Cody Bellinger, and they're just kind of sticking on it. 155, 160 mil for 5 seasons, so basically $30 million a year. The Blue Jays could counter that pretty easily, but do you want to spend that money on Cody Bellinger would be the question. So there you go. He also has apparently a couple opt-outs in that offer that is being reported by MLB insiders at the moment. But yeah, Bellinger also has insanely good defense. He's in the 91st percentile on Baseball Savant to that. So thank you to our friends at jaysjournal.com for that write-up of all this fun stuff, because that's interesting. But it's a fit. It is a lefty bat. There's a lot of things going on there that are in the right direction. It just really will be a log jam in our outfield if we sign anybody or trade for anybody. So something's going to have to give, but those are the right problems to have. So on that note, clicking around the internet late last night, I totally forgot what time of year it is, and we get to congratulate officially Andrew Jones and Carlos Beltran to being inaugurated this coming summer to the Baseball Hall of Fame. So cheers, fellas, well done. And Andrew Jones was one of the, in that era of baseball, was one of the most exciting players that you could watch. Hit the ball, crushed in the outfield, just insanely good defender. If you talk about a guy that had every tool, Andrew Jones in that era of baseball was 100% one of those guys. The 90s were in Andrew Jones, and one of the many reasons why those Atlanta Braves teams were as good as they were for as long as they were. But yeah, Carlos Beltran debuted as a Royal, played on how many World Series teams and all these things and whatnot. I think he was being penalized a little bit recently for some, I'll say, coaching parts of his career that obviously, had certain other things going on in the dugouts and whatnot. We won't get into it too much, but the word would be cheating, allegedly. He did get suspended for it for a little bit, but now his playing career is being enshrined in Cooperstown, which is well deserved. Carlos Beltran is one of the most feared hitters of his generation, and there's a reason he got traded around and was on so many playoff teams that he was, and it's because of that bat. Great defense as well. Not Gold Glove level for the most part, but up there. But insanely cool. I'm so happy for them. They both deserve it. They will be joining Jeff Kent as the 3 Major League Baseball inaugurees this year. So well done. So on that note, Blue Jays fans, thank you very much for joining us. We greatly appreciate you. Join us every day or whenever you get your podcasting pleasures. Tonight we have actress Taylor Belford on the Jaybird Watching podcast to talk Toronto Blue Jays and coming fun in spring training down in Dunedin, Florida. So make sure you join us live tonight on the Jaybird Watching podcast to talk all things Blue Jays baseball with us. We hope you have a great night. Cheers.